for communities. Jamaica Labour Party building shared prosperity. No, we never said that it would happen overnight. Still we laid the foundation to make the future right. We pledge our hearts to uphold our part. We've been going strong and we're just getting started. A leadership who stands to the rightful path. The greener grass is here, the better choice is clear. Choose Jamaica for better communities. Choose Jamaica for our prosperity. Choose Jamaica, this is what it really means. To choose Jamaica, choose JLP. Yes, we're building a better future together. Stay true no matter the weather. JLP standing bold through every plan and school and road. From hardships to hope, we've been paving the way. The very best of Jamaica starts today. And so we pledge our hearts to uphold our part. We've been going strong and we're just getting started. A leadership who stands to the rightful path. The greener grass is here, the better choice is clear. Choose Jamaica for better communities. Choose Jamaica for our prosperity. Choose Jamaica, this is what it really means. To choose Jamaica, choose JLP. Yes, we will see the fruit of we labor. We are getting now, not no later. He is a leader, real and competent, and you always deserve your confidence. Yes, we will see the fruit of we labor. We are getting now, not no later. Prosperity for you and me. Choose Jamaica, choose JLP. For better communities. Choose Jamaica for our prosperity. Choose Jamaica, this is what it really means. To choose Jamaica, choose JLP. Choose Jamaica for better communities. Choose Jamaica for our prosperity. Choose Jamaica, this is what it really means. To choose Jamaica, choose JLP.
Good morning, Liba Roots, and good morning to all other comebacks watching this channel. Welcome to another episode of Political Hard Talk. I am your host, none other than the greatest Labourite alive, and now the voice of the Westmoreland people. Good morning, my people. Good morning, and good morning to the P6 crew. Now, before we get to the shout-outs, let me just say, I was up last night watching, is it not Chilani? They not Chilani last night, yes. And we are looking good, Labourites. We got the momentum. I don't know how much of you guys seen the video where a group of PNP, they sat up on a car filled with Labourites and tried to attack them. A JLP flag was also set ablaze. You can't say, my name did one, and I did tell you, say, this Mark Golding want Jamaica to come to. However, let's roll out the shout-outs and then let's get into it. See, remember guys, as you come in our live, 3 dots in the right hand corner of the screen, hit the thumbs up button and do subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. See? And if you want a shout out, just drop a good morning in the comment section so I can see you and give you a shout out. So, Father Dark Night, big up yourself, my boss, good morning. Saya Nolan, big up yourself. Electro, big up yourself. And Beverly Clark, good morning, big up yourself. See? Now, I have long said, PB, good morning, big up yourself. See? I have long said, we have long talked about this project. This is a $425 million US project. And we have a very ambitious government. We have an ambitious prime minister. And, okay, me chip out for a little bit a while ago, guys. The life kind of went dead just now. I don't know if I realize, but I chipped out a little bit just now. So yes, This water project, my people, is a 225 million US dollar project. And you know, I've long talked about growing up in Westmoreland and having water problems. You know, this prime minister is seeking to put an end to all of our water woes on the western side of the island. So the phase one of this project kicked off yesterday. Well, ground was broken for phase one of this project yesterday, but this is what the maximum phase would look like. So we are going to see a transmission, you know, sorry guys. We're going to see them, we're going to, sorry, we're going to see them build new, what you call, you know, new water treatment and storage facilities, my people. They're going to build a new dam in Chilani, and that dam, I believe, will feed into St. James, and from St. James into Hanover. The Roaring River. Anybody know where Roaring River is in Westmoreland? In Venture all the time as a youth. You know, Venture is a dam, well, not a dam, but it is a spring head down there in Westmoreland, my people. So I don't very much like Roaring River. I've never probably been to Roaring River once in my life. You know, we also have a next river in Savlamar called Sweet River. See? So they're going to do transmission convenience and pipeline improvements as well. You know, they're doing it at Matabray, they're doing it at the Great River in St. James, Roaring River, and the new Rio Bueno water treatment plant as well. You know, so not only, let me come off my screen, not only we're in Chilani, St. James, and Westmoreland, you know, water is also going on in Ocherios as well. Well, they're sorting it out in Ochi as well, and several other places all over the island. I believe there is 100 different water projects, my people, going on. NBTV, so have you been to the UK? No, NVTV. We have never been to the UK. We're going in the UK. Anyways, my people, you know, last night we had a live, dark night. The company live look late last night, so I have to end to go on my bed. But me have something I want to play for you this morning. I saw it on Minister Nesta Morgan's page, so I want to play this clip for you. So listen to this.
I was in Jamaica in this position, yes, and they feel comfortable and feel like they want to come back up here.
Thank you very much.
Hundreds of people over there.
Yes.
Who want to come home. You know them are waiting for
yes,
the third term, including me.
They want to come back to Jamaica.
They want to come back to Jamaica, but they want to say with third term and end up. If you end up the other way, then I'll come back. You hear me say?
So we have a big job to do.
So you have a big job to do, and I'm not joking, you see me not laugh.
Yes, sir.
We're serious thing, we're not joke with this thing.
Okay, sir.
Carry you home.
Thank you,
Because
sir.
keeping the embarrassed spot at the point value better.
Okay, sir.
And congratulations to the work we're going to do. I'm not joking you.
We're not joking.
Okay, sir?
Thank you.
No, I've long said that, you know, since this government has been in Jamaica for the last 9 years, we are starting now to find back our nationality. We are starting to be nationalists again. We are starting to, not in a bad way. You know, the word nationalist is normally used with some far right people. See, Lisa, big up yourself. Good morning. See, so now we are starting to find our patriotism again, my people. And there are plenty of Jamaicans living in the diaspora who wants to come home. There are some Jamaicans who left Jamaica and has dash stone behind them. So Danny, big up yourself. See? There are plenty of Jamaicans who have left Jamaica and have dashed stone behind them and decide that they are not going to return for whichever reason. No, you have people like me that are patriot and we want to see what is best for our nation. And it is this government we see that is doing the work, like I keep saying. And I am certainly one of the persons who is glad to see the Prime Minister finally getting onto these 4 major projects on the western side of the island. You know, just a year and a half ago, you know, we had some water issues in Westmoreland when the drought was about. You know, people couldn't get water and it was a big, massive problem. You know, but it wasn't a problem that was created by this government. You know, when the PNP was in government for 19 years, they made no upgrades to the water system. You know, most of the pipelines that we are taking out now to add new ones, they have been there 100+ years. Some of them bust up in a places and a leak in a places. And this is why some people can't get water where they are. You know, and there are places in Jamaica that don't even have a pipeline because the PNP never sought to do it. You know, and while Jamaica was not growing, they could not find the funding to do a lot of the things that this government who was able to stable the economy and stabilize it in a way where they can take from it because it is growing. And by the way, the economy has grown 1.1% for the first quarter of this year, and it is forecast to grow even more in the second quarter. You know, so just the ending of last year, the PNP was crying that Jamaica is in a recession and all kind of bullshit. However, that wasn't true. That is not so. And this government continue to expand the economy. People continue to find work. Albeit some of it might be your minimum wage, but a job is a job. It's better you get minimum wage than no wage at all. See? Now, we want to carry on somewhere else. We kind of take this over TikTok last night. So, for all of the persons who wasn't on TikTok last night, want to know if you listen to this, brother. Listen to this, brother. And listen to how we know our ambition. Listen.
And we know we have a housing plan, an ambitious housing plan to build 50,000 affordable housing units in the next 5 years. And we want to have at least 500 in every constituency. And today, Doreen Campbell carried me to a place them called Diamond. And we're looking into the river, the Buff Bay River. And them show me say the level of the river has risen to a dangerous height. And there's a lot of sediment and rock and so on. And the vision is to clear out that river, to restore it to its proper depth so it's no longer a danger to the communities on either side of the river. And use that material to carry around to where there's a swampland and dump up that land and make that land usable so we can use it for the 500 houses that we want to.
So Bucky Master, if 500 houses can't go nowhere else except in a swamp, eh? Eh? I that swamp Bucky Master want put in the live with. You know, this is Bucky Master and an ambition, and he no love and respect for Jamaican people. Bucky Master want move on in a swamp. You know how long one swamp I take for set. Eh? And as a matter of fact, Bucky Master is lying to the people. And you got PNP now where I say, watch this a idiot. So why if a man say I go dump up one swamp? Yesterday that swamp and yesterday that swamp. Guess what? All wetlands in Jamaica are protected by law. And we cannot dump them up. You know, they are there to protect us from environmental harms. See? Many years ago, we did not know the impact of dumping up wetlands. See? There are things in the river that shouldn't dig out of the river. See? And they are there for our protection. And when time you dig out the riverbed and make it deeper. See? When you dig out the riverbed and make it deeper, and then hurricane come, and all kind of torrential rain and flood come in a place like Portland where I plan to do it. See? And then It flood out the whole place. And flood out back a swamp. Where you dump up. What gonna become of them the people there? Good morning, Rohan. See? What gonna become of them the people? You know, say my Bucky Master and just think about something while in the stage attack and he just say what he must say. You know, think about how it go come to fruition. And by the way, who gonna pay for them 50,000 house there? PNP in a power 19 years and did not build 20,000 house. In a 19 years they were in government, they not build 20,000 house. A 50,000 them are gonna build in a 5 year. Eh? If they in a power 19 consecutive years and a build 20,000 house, a 50,000 them are gonna build in a 5 years. How is that gonna happen? Where money all come from? Where we all get funding feed? Eh? Oh, what do they know? PNP gonna put on tax. So if they even plan to do it, a tax gonna pay feed. See? Look at this. We have a government now that is not adding on any new taxes on the people of Jamaica. See? They are taking people out of tax. There are people that they are taking out of PAYE tax altogether. You know? We are paying down our debt in the same breath. And we are managing to grow the economy. We know say PNP can do that. They had 19 years and did not do it. Fitzroy Morgan said he is a full-fledged madman. It a dusty piece of clothes, lunatic. I take that with His Majesty's loyal opposition leader, man. I take that with him there. Shad Kid say I don't trust PNP. Alright. Good morning again, Rohan. Now, if Mark Golin say my plan to build 500 homes in every constituency across Jamaica, I hear him madness now with people. Or listen to him madness. Listen to him madness now. Over the last 5 years, Mark Golden has been given 5 free social housing or homes, social homes to give away under the Prime Minister's new social housing plan. See? So over the last 5 years, Mark Golden has been given 5 free homes to give away to his constituents. Over 5 years, anybody good at maths can tell me how much, homes he should have been given away or should have been given away by Mark Golden over the last 5 years. He get 5 a year. Somebody tell me how much house he's supposed to give away over the last 5 years. Somebody tell me how much house he's supposed to give away. Mark Golden, as an MP in his constituency, he gets 5 homes to give away yearly. The social homes them you see Prime Minister cut ribbon for, Mark Golden gets 5 of them to give to his constituency every year. Somebody tell me how much homes he's supposed to give away for a year. You're correct, Fitzroy Morgan. 25. You don't know how much Mark Golden give away since the program start? Somebody guess and tell me how much Mark Golden give away since the program start in his constituency. Me see if you not pay attention, laborers. You don't guess and tell me how much house Mark Golden give away in his constituency. Somebody just do a random guess. Me give you answer after that. See it? Fitzroy says 0. 1. Uno. 1 home Mark Golden gave away out of the Prime Minister's social homes program. 1. 1. And when Mark Golden gave the 1 away and the Prime Minister come to cut the ribbon, and Mark Golden see a woman sprawl out and hug up on the Prime Minister, Mark Golden give away 1 more. You don't want a wicked man than that. You want a bad mind man than that, brother. You have to miss people that live in a Mark Golden constituency who want a home. 1 social home Mark Golden gave away. And we have it on video. When Mark Golden see how a woman hug up on the Prime Minister for his house, Mark Golden not give away 1 more. Not even 1. He not give away. 1 more. He not give away. So, 24 families in a Mark Golding constituency who needs a home and is deserving of a home could have gotten a free home under the Prime Minister's new social housing program. That the man don't want to lead with, man. Yeah? See him want to go build a house in a swamp, give people them. So if you all like people them just join the live, now get me to 50 thumbs up now, man. Hit the 3 that's in the right hand corner of the screen. Hit the thumbs up button and do subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. Please. So for the people that will just come on the live and listen to this.
And we know we have a housing plan, an ambitious housing plan to build 50,000 affordable housing units in the next 5 years. And we want to have at least 500 in every constituency. And today, Doreen Campbell carried me to a place them called Diamond.
And today, Doreen Thompson carry me. I want him carry me to one place named Diamond. Say man, how ugly is he, man?
And we're looking into the river, the Buff Bay River. And them show me say the level of the river has risen to a dangerous height. And there's a lot of sediment and rock and so on. And the vision is to clear out that river, to restore it to its proper depth so it's no longer a danger to the communities on either side of the river. And use that material to carry around to where there's a swampland and dump up that land and make that land usable so we can use it for the 500 houses that we want to build for affordable housing for the people here
No. Well, I will make it play.
in Portland. And where we can put a proper urban center there too.
But I put an urban center that is swamp. God, if you're not busy, Jamaica need your father, God. You know, we need help. Emergency. We are suffering at Jamaica. But I put that, listen, 28 years. 28 years. The urban center with the Prime Minister built, that land was dormant for 28 years. And the Prime Minister used 4 years and built the urban center there. So. See? And Mark Golding call it. When he call it, I forget when he said call. I can't tell no lie on him. I forgot when he said the urban center call. See? Anybody can remind me when he said. See? And Mark Golding want to go dig out riverbed for dump up swamp. Give people them. So Mark Golding, that is landowner in Jamaica that owns acres and acres of land. Mark Golding can donate 100 acres in land when he own to people them and build one scheme give people them. Pan piece of land them him own. The prime real estate them Mark Golding own. He can give up. Give people them it, donate it to people them. Or at least cut up in a plot and sell it for $1 million. See? And then build a house them when he say I'm going to build give people them. Eh? The so-called urban center. The so-called urban center where the Prime Minister built on prime land. See? He want to go dig out riverbed and dump up swamp, give people them. Knowing that there's a law in Jamaica against building in swamp and swampy areas. Eh? So what got now Mark Golding have and promise the people them that now him going to say boy because the law say, you know, them place because of environment matter we can't use it. Trickster and trickery. See? And if Mark Golding get 25 free homes to give away to his constituents over the last 5 years, and Mark Golding only give away one dege house, and when you see woman hug up on the Prime Minister, you know, give away one more in a constituency because I know him get the praise for it. See? You want a wicked man that and me hear people them a blow vuvuzela and a cheer when the man say them a go dump up swamp give them. You know, probably about 4 years ago now, in Juliet Holness constituency, one of the roads on the hillside, I know you must remember that, collapsed. And they had to build a retaining wall and build back a road. And the Prime Minister did an interview then, and the Prime Minister said, listen, we cannot build homes in riverbeds. pan river banking. We cannot build homes in swamps anymore because of global warming and the issues that come with global warming. So my goal in a think about them the things before you say I got dump up land, swamp land, give people them. Eh? No, yeah, people like I say about Portmore did a swamp land. Yes, Portmore did a swamp land, but you know, a lot of that swamp was hardened. Plus, back in the day in time, when time they do it, them never know the environment impact that it would have on the island. See? But we have since learned a lot of things. And we can't continue to destroy those areas. Those areas are there to help save humanity. And look after the earth. For the earth can replenish itself. See? So Mark Golden is one big dirty sour workless man. We don't have no ambition. And all who follow behind him, no ambition either. See? In a swamp and gully, them are going to put on to live. Because they have ambition. But if I go put Urban said that I swamp my people. Mighty God of David. I tired my people. I tired. I can't wait for the election. You see when the election are done? When the election are done, you don't see me for about 2 months. I sleep every day for 2 months. What I say? Yeah? Tired my people. Mark Golden and his crew drain my energy. What I say they do? And drain my energy. So for the people that is just coming on, hit the 3 dots in the right hand corner of the screen. Hit the thumbs up button. Get me to 50 thumbs up, my people. See? And you can give me some likes. Press the heart button down at the bottom. You know? The more heart me you give me and them thing, the more people will see the live and see that I am live. See? Brother, you don't see how every day this man proved that this man so fool. Every day, you know, we see say, he man have no ambition, none whatsoever. He don't have. Now, as it relates to the teacher lady that was saying that, you know, if a war, let me play, me gonna hear.
It is not going to be an easy victory, but I want you to know that we're prepared for war. And if a war, march.
No, we have been playing that over the past several days and almost every live. What I did not do is to send over from this phone the clip of what happened yesterday, my people. So yesterday some labor rights was attacked in North Chilani by PNP. They was set up on by a crowd of PNP, and you know, their flags was ripped from their hands and set ablaze. Their green flags from the vehicle was ripped from the vehicle and set ablaze by a crowd of PNP supporters yesterday in North Chilani. Many of you will hear Cliff probably talk about it today. And it is stemming from this reckless, I believe, this reckless utterance from this lady. And I did say this on this medium, that this would have happened. See, the PNP has been angling and preparing for war. They have said it. And, you know, say the people them that is following behind the PNP, a lot of them cannot be the voice of reason. And the reason they cannot be the voice of reason, because some of them are semi-literate. Some of them are illiterate. See? So they cannot be the voice of reason. They cannot use their membranes to process the situation. And regular, when you buck up people like that, you know, instead of talking about the issues and reasoning about the issues, it end up in a violence. So the atmosphere is now set now, you know, because what will happen now when time you buck up on some labor right when I so literate themselves either, because we have some of them too. And when time they see this happen now and then buck up some PNP in a for them era, what will happen now, God? This lady should have been arrested, you know. And I said this, you know, I was very disappointed when Marlon Morgan come and say she should apologize. She should not apologize. She should run away and leave the political space. See? She should not continue to be in the space by uttering utterance like that in this kind of atmosphere, knowing that Jamaica is a powder keg waiting to be ignite or reignite, because a lot of the separation that we saw in the 70s and 80s, they're still around. You know, some of the older people from 70s and 80s, they're still around fueling the division. Are we one people? Yes, we are one people. But some people don't recognize that, and I say this, that the government of Jamaica should have used brute force and go in and arrest this lady and charge her for incitement of violence. And maybe if they had charged her, this that happened yesterday would not have happened, because she would have been used as the example. We want 11 more thumbs up, my people. Hit the 3 dots in the right hand corner of the screen. Hit the thumbs up button and get me to 50 thumbs up. We ask for 50 thumbs up per live. And if we don't get no more for that, we good. See, you know, give me some heart me as well. Give me some heart me. You know, like up your live down at the bottom of my screen. Hit the heart me there. See? Me read 2 comments now, my people. Why they don't go and check him out? Don't you, well, I don't know. Mark Golding kinda, if most people don't see, I can tell you. So Mark Golding is on the spectrum. It is very obvious. So Mark Golding is on the spectrum. Yeah, that's something to laugh about, but you know, he's on the spectrum, my people. I see my march yesterday. March and I dance up himself and I carry him. I say, man, look like one broke foot dog. Don't you think she is calling for a war? What a stupid woman. We see it a manifest there now. We see it a manifest. And I said, it did help me. You see, when Mark Golding refused to concede defeat in the local government election, the stage was set for political war in Jamaica. The stage was set. All of the years them where Edward Seaga stayed in opposition, every single one of them, when he lost the election, you hear on the news, so Edward Seaga called PJ Patterson to congratulate him and concede defeat at the election. What wrong with Mark Golding? Why he couldn't call Andrew Holness and say, boy, we put up a good fight, you know, we're going to hold it next time. And maybe he could have built upon the momentum there. You know? Andrew, big up yourself, you know. Brother, she would not like to see war. And you see them people that will instigate war. One time the war started, them first forget it. And that me I say. I told you they are a set of duns people. So please keep edifying the people to choose Jamaica. Of course, we will not stop. Now this that you guys are seeing behind me is the water project that we talk about on many occasions. You know, and this is going to send water to, you know, from Matabray, Chilani, and Great River to St. James treatment plant expansion. So all of them treatment plant they are going to expand. Roaring River / Venture. So Venture water treatment plant is one little tiny treatment plant. We used to swim at Venture. We call it Pump House in Westmoreland. See? We call it Pump House. So that is Venture. And the new Rio Bueno water treatment plant and construction and treatment and transmission main installation from Runaway Bay to Ochi as well. See, so the government try to sort out the water issues on that side, you know, the north coast and the western side of the island, my people. See? So we go back to reading the comments now. Trevor said, big up DUJON'S show every time. Big up, you know, Trevor. Based on my maths and what he said about 500 house per constituency, it is, and it's 63 of them that gives me 31,500, but he said 50,000. Mark Golding not so bright, you know, I chewing white and he have privilege. So now I have to see with him a little bit. See? I am ready to fight for my JLP. I'm ready now. But we don't want to get to this, so Marlon. We don't want to go this, so because here what now. All that we know in a Jamaica can boast a PNP relative. And all PNP can boast a JLP relative. I talk my ass all the time. My favorite auntie in the world is a die-hearted comrade. But even my auntie can look for me and tell me, say, boy, your government do good. Your government do things. And I see it. But we don't know what to do some people. Some people can't see them blind. They need to use water wash out their eyeball. See? As Bird said, also Mark Golding should be locked up at Red Fence Upard Camp for his blood and fire statement. Mark Golding, yeah, they would have liked that, because that would have rallied them base. But we're smarter than them. 4 more thumbs up, my people, and we get to 50. We get to the target. The man cannot count. Just address people on this live by first name. Alright, my boss. Big up yourself, Marlon. See? Angie. Sibia, greetings, DUJON. Good morning, Angie. Mighty Horse. I bet I heard that Lawrence will beat Satan. Yeah, man, if people they don't want Satan down there. Satan, if people they don't want Satan in the eastern Westmoreland, my people. Me have all one clip for share with you, but me didn't get the time to send them to the phone so I can play them for you hear. There's a gentleman that was doing a video with Danny Lawrence. One of the man a 50 yard, 60 yard, and the next man a 70 yard, and the man said last time, he was 70 year old man. Said the last time he road fix was 76 years ago. And PJ spent 17 years in that constituency. And the man said they asked PJ if he just Marley Road while he was there. And not even that PJ no do. Big old Prime Minister. We can access funds. Them the time they one load of mall probably $3,000. $5,000. Yeah, tell me say PJ could have spent 100,000 and mall all I rode them. And 200,000 and 500,000 and mall all I rode them in a constituency and get one tar truck for come sprinkle little tar over it. At least that would have make little sense to the people them. Absolute disgrace. And then they come and behave like them brand new now. See? Bucky Massa. No ambition. Dayton Cameron no ambition. Last night I still look upon them in there. I still look upon them in a bus. See? Because pardon. We have one PNP surrogate who came on the live last night on TikTok called Vice of the Nation. But he's really Vice of the PNP. And some call him Vice of the Batman. Because he's vexed with Andrew Holness because Andrew Holness did not follow through with the buggery law that he said he would look into. Andrew Holness did not follow through with it. So Vice of the Nation is upset with Andrew Holness for not looking at and repealing the buggery law. So last night we had him on the live on TikTok last night. And he was saying that the buses that the government but they are all buses. So I asked him what is wrong with the buses being old. And him say the amount of money was spent to acquire them, and I asked him how much money was spent to acquire them. And he could not tell me how much money was spent to acquire them. So the PNP is going around saying the buses are old and the government spend X amount of money, and when you ask them how much money spent, the buses are used, yes, but they are not old. They are between 7 to 10 years old. They are still pretty much brand new vehicle. When you go up on a car lot of Jamaica, most of the car them you buy are between 6 and 10 years old. See, when you buy one Axio, I think the latest version of Axio is 2018. I don't think they have none of that. From 2018 till now, how much year that? See? So, I don't see any issues with the buses. The buses, they will take children to school in a safe manner and bring them back home. It'll keep money in a parent's pocket. And the PNP is going around saying that they are all buses, especially the leader, Mark Golding. Absolute disgrace. What has the PNP done to alleviate the pressures of parents in Jamaica? Did they buy these buses? Did we see any of these buses when the PNP was around? I doubt it. See? Well, I don't doubt it. They did not. And we know that for absolute fact. See? We know so they never do it. right? And them even went as far as to say that it is them that started bringing in the bus, the yellow buses. See? Read to work up, go bed. My good morning. Am I a voice of the nation and fish? Absolute disgrace, but use 1 million to buy a football that we haven't seen as yet. That money they're going a PJ pocket, man. PJ is in that constituency from 70s and lost it in the 80s and returned in the later until he retire. Exactly. So he did a long time there. Long time. Bucky man look older than the than boss. Do I say Dujan, good morning. Show my family. Watching from Larchmont, New York. Blessings. Big up all of my New York people them and big up everybody who watch me from around the world. I see that I got an audience in Canada, in the US. I definitely have one here in the UK. I'm getting watch from Australia, Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria, Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana, and several others. I will have to go and check to see who else is watching later on. But I'm getting watches. I'm getting watches from these places, and big up to everybody that is showing love and support to the thing. See? So, and remember, guys, need to subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 9K now. We just achieved 8K. We're on the road to 9K. So, the quicker I can get there is the better for me. So big up on yourself. Big up on yourself over there in Tennessee as well. Big up Texas, where my mother-in-law is currently residing. Big up Texas. I heard there's a flood in some parts of Texas. So, anybody from that part of Texas, keep safe. See? Marlon in New York. Big up over New York. Fitzroy there, Virginia. Big up Virginia. See? Winsome Stevens, good morning. PNP don't have a new plan to outrun the Prime Minister. None whatsoever. Jamaica say school ride policy reeks of corruption. His 1.9 billion conveniently excluded provisions, maintenance, shifting responsibility while putting children's safety at risk. His blatant neglect is unacceptable. Where this brother yard? Where you talk about Jamaica? Even if the bus all, it really doesn't matter. It is moving kids safely. Exactly. Big up Toronto, Canada as well. See? And big up yourself, Andrew. Yeah, man, we want to grow the medium. We want to grow the medium. So we need to subscribe my people so we can reach to more people. Because a lot of people still out there that don't know what is happening in Jamaica. And when we come and talk about it, they might be able to go research and find as well what is going on. So we want to get growing the mediums. It benefits me, my people, to grow the medium. I become bigger and the money I can make becomes bigger as well because I do earn from ads, my people. See, so if you know watch the ads them, if you know watch them pay me one little shingling. You see me I say? So if you watch the ads them, and about my spring J phone and buy it up on the neck ching. See? I saw me get my little chumpence. See? Anyway, my people, it is not really about the money. I am doing this because I have a love for my people. I am a patriot and I live and breathe politics as well. See? Yes, Viv, I am a vampire. See? So I live and breathe politics and I love my nation. So this is the reason why I really do it. It's not even about the money, but who now want money, my people? See, we have started from somewhere. It's better to do something than nothing. Exactly. And this is a legitimate way of earning. You can do it too, my people. And, instead of dabbling things that is illegal to cost you your freedom or your life, why not come and start a YouTube channel? So if you're thinking about it, my people, there is enough space on here for all of us, and there are certain criteria that you must meet before you can monetize. But, nothing try, you never know, nothing done, my people. You might try and become even bigger than me. So I'm encouraging it, my people. And, and we need help to spread the word that Jamaica is back. See, Jamaica is the new top shot up on the black people. And we are back. We are growing again. We are blossoming again. And we know that one day, don't think we are being naive. We know that one day, the PNP will return to power. We know they are not a caring or self-loving government. We know that. But we know one day they will return to power. So we want to build and build and build before that happen. So we can build up with things them. So when time they come to tear it down, most of the things them build up already. And if we give them a little 5 years and sister they not go with nothing, we kick them out again. It's plain and simple as that. But we not be naive and think that they never ever go come back to power. Because one day somebody will come along and Jamaican people will ball out so they want a change and they will vote PNP. We know we go only two parties in our country, just like the United States. See? But yes, we have a legacy payer TV. See? So we want to continue to build upon that as long as we can and continue to grow the country as long as we can and strengthen the country and bolster our resources them. See? And make certain so we grow with NIR as well. More by the time Andrew Holness leave office, whether 20 years from now or 15 years from now, me want by the time when he leave office, we have at least $1-2 trillion in our NIR. See? And we need to put laws to protect with NIR. That no government can just come in there and take money and give away. Like Mark Golden a plan to do. Say my plan to come in and give away some of my NIR. Who more give it to? In Tapanaris friend them. We don't know how long it take to save and get them money there. Eh? And we continue to build on top of it. The PNP is a careless, reckless and workless government. And them make it most careless and workless, disgusting, chaka, raw looking man take over them party. And he come for destroy. But it good for we as Labour, right? Because the more he destroy the PNP, the longer they stay out of power. Saying, but I guess the people them that is around him, them not realize yet say that him a do him a destroy. And guess what happen? When he get to the place when he realize say, so when he get to the place when he realize say, he not go win, he might go further destroy. So whosoever come after him, I go take years to build it back. I remember say me tell you no. But we don't care. Me thank God say my mash up it. Cause that will keep my government in power. See? Now the teacher, back to the teacher, Miss Wellington. I am still calling for the arrest of that domestic terrorist. That teacher is a terrorist. And I am calling for the arrest of I forgot what her first name is, but her last name is Wellington. Because of her utterance, labor rights were attacked last night in Chilani. Labor rights was set upon last night in Chilani because of her utterance. And I am calling on the authorities to arrest her under the Domestic Terrorist Act. Send her to a detention camp, take away her rights, detain her under the States of Emergency Act, see, and lock her away for at least 6 months without charge. And at the end of that 6 months, she should be tried and sent to prison for 5 years. She's a criminal and a criminal element. I must lock her up. And I make no bones about that, my people. See? Let me read 2 more comments. Not in my lifetime because we have too much young leaders line up. Yeah man, we have only a young leader line up, but you never know what can happen, You never know what can happen. Good morning, Lady J. Jamaica say, what I am saying is that Mark Golding's school ride system isn't thought out. It's just like the IC Act that he so boasts about. He's not considering the safety of the kids, of the school kids and poor families. Okay. I get you now. And Demo says, so true, Dujan. And this is the problem the PNP face. The PM has raised the bar, and knowing the PNP, they doesn't have it in their DNA. Them is a set of vulture and vagabond and hooligan and invertebrate and mammals See? They are cavemen. They are Butu, Nefertira. And like Deputy Mayor Duns, they are one sheet of zinc away from becoming a complete shithouse, the PNP. Imagine he would prefer the little girl sit in taxi with dirty big men. And there's no way me hate than a man will love Liquor Pitney, you know. You see, if you ever come around me and me find out say you like Liquor Pitney, me hate you for life. Oh, then driving in the so-called old buses. Then driving in the so-called old buses. Couldn't believe people stood there after he said it. You know, them people they don't have no ambition, my people. And people they themselves, all of them are dirty nigger. And have 1 ounce of ambition. And we will lock them up too and send them a prison for listen to Mark Golden. Anyway, with people, I am going to get ready to go to my work, you know. See, when I know I have to pay my bill them. I have to look after my liquor kitty them. My liquor kitten them. So, you know, big up on yourself. And my daughter birthday this month, so daddy can't miss a shift. Because my daughter already tell me all the things that she want daddy to buy already. So daddy have to go work money, you know. So big up on yourself, my people. Alright, we'll soon tonight, hopefully. If you don't see me, don't feel no way, but I will try and come on later on. See? So big up on yourself. Show a labor rights.